Now, this is the ultimate goal of the Democratic Party. I think Republicans should embrace this fight, and it comes straight from Chuck Schumer's lips in 2022. Take a listen.
Immigrants make us stronger now more than ever. Now more than ever. We're short of workers. We have a population that is not reproducing it on its own with the same level that it used to. The only way we're going to have a great future in America is if we welcome and embrace immigrants, the dreamers, and all of them, because our ultimate goal is to help the dreamers, but get a path to citizenship for all 11 million or however many undocumented there are here.
Oh, ultimately reward lawbreaking. Thanks for saying it, Chuck. All the hysteria surrounding ICE, it's always been and remains a political ploy to shut down any and all deportations. And the best way to do that, defund ICE, neuter the DHS, and give all illegals citizenship. Take a look.
We must have accountability, and we must bring justice to every fascist in the administration, and that includes Kristi Noem. That includes Stephen Miller, and that includes Tom Homan. ICE will be abolished, DHS will be dismantled, and together we will get it done.
And Mr. Fang Fang himself, Eric Swalwell, who desperately wants to be the next governor of California, well, he's even taking it a step further. He now wants to punish ICE agents and take away their driver's licenses. Oh, what did they do wrong out there? Take a look.
You've also spoken out in wanting to make it difficult, if not impossible, for ICE agents to get jobs at state agencies in California, also for masked officers to lose their driver's licenses. What do you say to those who argue that you're just taking out your frustration with the administration on individual agents and that those steps don't necessarily ensure safer communities?
Yeah. Well, if you still work for ICE, that's a decision. And I'm saying, as a governor, I'm going to make a decision that you can't work in the state. I also am calling on every governor, use your emergency powers and take away the driver's licenses of these folks who don't want to wear or don't want to take off their masks.
That means thousands and thousands of the worst criminals, murderers, rapists, child molesters, drug dealers, cartel members, even known terrorists, they would get to stay in the country. He wants to punish ICE. They're out there bravely arresting those people. And to cap it all off, on Capitol Hill, Jerry Nadler, his rhetoric was even worse. Take a look.
But what is really the major problem in this country today is the fascism in our streets. The attacks on American citizens by masked hoodlums. If you were attacked by a masked person, you might think you were being kidnapped. You'd be justified in shooting the person to protect yourself. But
Same Democrats, they couldn't stand for the families of Laken Riley or Jocelyn Nungaray, elected Democrats. They know the risk of inciting their radical base against federal agents, and yet they continue to gin up that anger and all that hatred. And in the end, if they continue to do this, more people will end up dying and more people injured. To me, they will all have blood on their hands. There is also a real human toll to the ICE agents. More than 180 DHS vehicles have been attacked since Donald Trump was sworn in. That's a year ago. 1,800% increase in assaults, 3,200% increase in assaults by vehicles, 8,000% increase in death threats against federal ICE officers and others. But for Democrats, it's all just a means to an end. They really don't care about the human toll on either side. For them, it's all performative. When's the last time they mentioned the people shot, and killed in Chicago? When did they ever mention all of the people that were murdered and raped and kids that were molested by illegals that Biden, Harris, Mayorkas led into this country? You know, this is a show for their base with an effort to block deportations and ultimately, they think, expand their voting base by offering something of great value, citizenship. As Senator Lindsey Graham points out, the so-called compassion on the left, it is totally fake and phony. Take a look.
Y'all are playing like Biden didn't exist. Y'all won't tell the American people about Laken Riley. It's a one-sided debate. For 4 years, our border was obliterated. They let them come in by the tens of millions, and they want to go back that way. We're not going. So, Mr. President, stick to your guns.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.